So Zach is a senior at Capistrano Valley Christian, and Zach is a football player, a true football player. I want to introduce his family. We have his mom, Beth, his dad, Randy, his sister, Shelby, and his coach, who wrote the most inspiring letter I've ever read on behalf of somebody, Coach Rick Curtis back there. And I think they were going to have some other family, but I think that's it, right? Okay. Zach's story is one of bravery, fortitude, and faith. He was born with cystic fibrosis, which is a progressive genetic disease that causes persistent lung infections and limits your ability to breathe. Now, if it's under control, generally speaking, you'll have a breathing treatment in the morning and a breathing treatment in the afternoon. That's if it's under control, and that's a good thing. And he's had this since he was a toddler. At age 15 months, he was diagnosed, so he's been living with this. And up until about 8th grade, things were going pretty well, right? He ran a couple half marathons, he played competitive baseball, and then starting high school, which is his love, which is football, he was able to play tackle football. They were grooming him as a freshman and a sophomore to play quarterback. And his junior year, he was phenomenal. He played quarterback for Capital Valley, and if you saw the video, you would see the arm this kid has is unbelievably amazing, and he did a fabulous job. And we're very, very proud of him. Unfortunately, at Thanksgiving time, 2017, correct? Life changed. He started to get sicker and sicker, fevers every day, no energy, no appetite, decreased lung function, and after 18 days in the hospital, they still couldn't figure out what was going on. So, for sanity's sake, for those of you that have been in the hospital, you know what it's like. They sent him home after 18 days with no answer, but things started appearing to get a little bit better until mid-July. And again, fevers, vomiting, weight loss. He had bronchoscopy, lovely 911 emergency trip to the hospital with a 106-degree fever. The doctors still struggled. They put in a PICC line, and if you don't know what a PICC line is, it's unbelievably painful. It's inserted into your arm, and it's to assist you in receiving very strong antibiotics, as well as sometimes nutrition as well. But they put that in for 10 days, and he had that in for that point to assist him to try to figure out what's going on. It didn't help. Again, on September 14th, he was admitted to the hospital again. But the key thing is, you have to understand that Zach lives for football. And having done so well his junior year, being at every practice, doing every burpee, doing every wind sprint, and giving it his all with cystic fibrosis, he was unable to be a part of the team on the field playing the game his senior year, which is probably what hurt him the most. It wasn't the disease, it was not being able to be there on the field. I need to read you a statement that he wrote. I hope I don't embarrass you, but Thanksgiving break of 2018, 1 year from the beginning of this frustrating and confusing year, would be the last time I'd be admitted to the hospital to date. The doctors had been putting off treating mycobacteria housed in my lungs all this time in hopes that other easier treatments would cure me of this vicious cycle. The treatment for mycobacteria is brutal and not a path entered into lightly. But it was time to choose the hard path, unfortunately. During the break, surgeons placed in a G-tube in the stomach. If you don't know what a G-tube is, it's short for a gastrointestinal tube, which is actually literally inserted into your stomach to get you nutrients because you have a hard time keeping food down. He also had another PICC line put in his left arm for the antibiotics. And he said you're amazing. Since being home and starting the 3 antibiotic regimen, I've already reacted allergically to one of them. The fight is certainly not over, and has taken a lot from me in this season of my life. I've missed school, my grades suffered, and I was behind all semester, and I did not play one snap of football with my teammates in senior year. But that experience has taught me, and this is amazing, is that in life there will be times that are meant to test you, and the only way to grow is to persevere until you get to the other side. God's love shone through everyone at this school with endless support and care. has taught me that we as people are never meant to go through adversity alone. You are amazing. I just wanted to ask you a couple fun questions. Tell us about your plans for college.
My plans for college are to go to Cal Baptist. It's in Riverside. I was introduced to that school. It's a Christian school, so I went to a Christian school for high school. I really liked it, so I wanted to go to a Christian school for college. I'm going to major in construction management. So yeah, that's my plan.
And then tell us a little bit about your coach.
My coach.
Who nominated you?
Yeah, my coach nominated me for this scholarship. He's right over there, Coach Rick Curtis. He was my head coach. He was my quarterback's coach for junior year. We had a lot of times during the season, a lot of yelling, a lot of controversy, but it's all in love and it's all for the game. So, Coach, I really appreciate you. Thank you so much for this.
One last question. Favorite football team?
Pittsburgh Steelers. Pittsburgh Steelers. Yeah.
Ooh. Hey. Sorry.